Hey guys, it's Jenny here, and I have another unboxing. This is going to be my first set of books that I'll be hauling for October. No, actually that's a lie. I have another book that I'm hauling for October, and it's my book club book, but these are my first book outlet books of the month. So, here we go. I remember a couple books of what I ordered, but I don't remember everything again. And I know that I just looked at, like, you know, my little coupon receipt thing. Okay, I got all bargain books this time. 12 books. This is my first unboxing at my dad's house. I've always done my unboxings at my mom's. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. Ow, ow, ow. This box is a little bit awkward. Where do I even start? They're all so pretty and new. We're going to start over here. Okay. 10% battery remaining. Okay, so first I'm going to haul Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver. This is the movie adaptation. I read it about 5 times before the movie came out, and it was really good. It's basically about this very, very popular girl that keeps reliving the same, like, she keeps waking up the same morning after she dies. She keeps waking up and repeating the day. And I got this for only $2.69, which is a really good deal. And I think I'm going to reread it again, but I haven't decided yet. Oh, what do I want to pick up next? Then we're going to pick up The Hollow by Jessica Verdi. If I remember, this is about Sleepy Hollow. Yes, it's about a girl named Kristen who vanishes at the bridge near Sleepy Hollow Cemetery, and everybody is too quick to accept that she's dead, and rumors fly that her death was not an accident. Her best friend Abby goes through the motions of mourning her best friend, but she actually refuses to believe that she is really dead. Then she meets Caspian, who is a mysterious boy who shows up out of nowhere at Kristen's funeral and keeps reappearing in Abby's life. He has secrets of his own. Just when Abby starts to feel like she might survive this, she learns a secret that makes her question everything she thought she knew about her best friend. Yeah, so this looks really good. I first saw this book at a friend's house, and I was going to borrow it from her, but then I decided not to. And now I have it. This was blurred by L.J. Smith. Ooh, it's a trilogy. Ooh, it says saga. It says the Hollow Trilogy, but then on the back it says the saga continues. Okay. I got this for $3.19. Okay, I don't know what it is with me and being in like a vampire kick lately, but I think I got like 2 or 3 books relating to vampires. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I hauled Vampire Kisses by Ellen Schreiber, which actually the first time I saw this book was at the same friend's house that I saw this book for the first time. Go figure. Okay. Who blurbed this one? It's about a new guy in town. There are rumors of vampires. There's a mansion at the top of Benson Hill that has stood empty and vacant for years, but then one day it all of a sudden seems to be occupied, and its inhabitor named Alexander Sterling becomes the source of much talk around town. Raven, who is a vampire-obsessed goth girl, always considered herself an outsider in Dolesville. She is determined to uncover the truth surrounding the secretive Alexander, and as she gets to know them, you know, their spark intensifies. she finds herself in some unanticipated situations. And yeah. What? So yeah. Oh, this is 3 books in one. This is 3 books in one. But yeah, I held this, and oh, I got this for $4.29. I don't know. I wanted to haul a bunch of really big books for some reason. We're just gonna... Oh, I forgot I bought that. Then I have Blue Bloods by Melissa De La Cruz. It's about a girl named Schuler Van Allen who has never fit in at her prestigious private school. She prefers baggy vintage clothes instead of the Prada and pearls. When she turns 15, her life changes dramatically. The death of a popular schoolmate haunts her in unexpected ways. And strange as fall, that Jack Forrest, the most popular boy in school, is showing a sudden interest in her. Once an outcast, she gets thrust into Manhattan's most exclusive social circle. Its members are the powerful and wealthy, and as she discovers, the unhuman. They are blue bloods, an ancient group of vampires, and for centuries they've been invincible. Now something is preying on this elite group, and Schuler wants to find out the truth. But is she the most vulnerable of them all? This sounds really... Whoa. Holy moly. There are like 6 books in the series. I got this for $2.69. Okay, then I have The Midnight Dress by Karen Foxley. It's about a girl named Rose Lovell who is 15 and friendless when she and her father blow into the sleepy beach town of Lenora. She's lived on the road for as long as she can remember, and she's never fit in anywhere. And it's not like she really wanted to. But that all changes when she meets Pearl Kelly. She's never had a friend like Pearl, not with such a face, who washes her hair in the rain and spouts information like a trail of stars. She feels like a thunderstorm next to her while Pearl shines and shines. Pearl convinces Rose to get a dress for the annual Harvest Festival. All of the high school girls participate in the festival's parade. Rose can't afford to buy one, so she will pay a visit to Eddie Baker, once a renowned dressmaker, now rumored to be the town witch. Together, Rose and Eddie hand-stitch an unforgettable dress of midnight blue, a dress that will have long-lasting consequences on life in Lenora and will seal the fate of one of the girls. So this sounded interesting for the season. And I don't know if you can see the cover, but it's all lace. And I think it's really cool. I got this for $3.19. Sorry, the lighting in here is really dim. My lights are really dim. Okay, this is a book that I'm really excited about. I'm pretty sure that Sasha from A Book Utopia read this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she read this and loved it. And that is Strands of Bronze and Gold by Jane Nickerson. And it says the Bluebeard fairy tale retold. 17-year-old Sophie Petheram's beloved father dies. She receives an unexpected letter, an invitation on fine ivory paper in bold black handwriting from the mysterious Monsieur Bernard de Cressac, her godfather. With no money and fewer options in 1855, Sophie accepts, leaving her humble childhood home for the astonishingly lavish, wine-driven abbey in the heart of Mississippi. She She had longed for a comfortable life, and she finds herself both attracted to and shocked by the charm and easy manners of her overgenerous guardian. But as she begins to piece together the mystery of his past, it's as if thread by thread a silken net is tightening around her. And as she gathers stories and catches whispers of his former wives, all with hair as red as her own, in the forgotten corners of the abbey, Sophie knows she's trapped in the passion and danger of de Cressac's intoxicating world. Yeah, Sasha definitely read this because it's historical fiction is right up her alley. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she loved this, so I'm really excited for that one. Okay. Okay, I have 3 more paperbacks and 3 hardcovers. Okay, so next I picked up The Glittering Court by Rochelle Mead. Does not have a synopsis. Oh, I'm just gonna sum this up as it is basically the selection. It's a lot like the selection from what I hear. I don't see anybody that I know that blurbed it. But yeah, this is basically just like the selection when I got this for $3.79. And it's a pretty big paperback. I'm like, it's pretty big. Okay, then here's a book that I was really looking forward to, but I've never actually heard of. Yeah, I've never heard of this before, but it looked really interesting. I'm pretty sure that on this, it was compared to The Conjuring. Now I have to look it up. Okay, but I got The Bargaining by Carly Ann West. And this, I'm just gonna read the whole synopsis. The fact that neither of her parents wants to deal with her is nothing new to Penny. She's used to being discussed as a problem when her mother has finally passed on to her father. What she hasn't gotten used to is April, her stepmother, especially when Penny finds out that she'll have to spend the summer with April in the remote woods of Washington to restore an old broken-down house. Set deep in a dense forest, the Carver house is filled with abandoned furniture, rich architectural details, and a chilling past. The only respite Penny can find from renovation is in Miller, the young guy who runs the local general store. He's her only chance at a normal and enjoyable summer. But Miller has his own connection to the Carver house, and it goes beyond the mysterious tapping at windows, the handprints smudging the glass panes, and the visions of children calling Penny into the dark woods. Miller's past might threaten to become the terror of Penny's future. And this just sounds so good. It sounds like right up my alley for the season, and I just love the eerie like cover. This is like my new aesthetic book. This is like one of my new babies. This was $3.79, and honestly, I just really love this. Ooh, the text is like nice and spaced out. That's probably gonna get into my TBR this month since I'm whipping through books so fast. Okay, then this was literally a book that I was like I was just rapidly looking for any book that could fill in my cart so that I had enough, and I was just like, I'm just gonna grab that. And this is Ice Like Fire by Sarah Rash. I have Snow Like Ashes somewhere. It might be in one of my boxes at home, but yeah. This is the sequel to Snow Like Ashes, and I really don't know what it's about. But I know that I had the first book, and I'm like, why not pick up the sequel? So yeah, I got this, and it was $3.19. I have no clue what this book is about. I totally forgot. But this is Don't You Forget About Me by Kate Carias Quinn. Ooh. Welcome to Gardnerville, a place where no one gets sick and no one ever dies of natural causes. But there's a price to pay for paradise. Every 4 years, The strange power that fuels the town takes a toll, and a teenager commits a horrible crime. A crime that sends other teens to their grave. And every 4 years, the killer is locked up in the reformatory, only to emerge years later, a shell of their former self. 4 years ago, Skylar's sister Piper was taken away after leading her classmates onto the trestle bridge and commanding them to jump to their deaths. Since then, Skylar has lived in a numb haze, waiting for Piper to be released. But the secrets Piper left behind keep taunting Skylar, whispering that the only way to truly get her sister back is to stop Gardnerville's murder cycle once and for all. This sounds really good. And I don't know if you can see this, but there's like indentations in the book. And I really like the green of the text on the side. Ooh, this sounds really good. This sounds really good. Also, side note, I'm really sorry. I've been so absent. I have like 7 videos that I have to upload for you guys. And they'll probably all be uploaded before you see this. But like, I know I've been out of it for like a month. I'm sorry. But yeah, I paid $3.19 for this. Okay. This is another one of my newly discovered authors that I really, really liked. This is Kids of Appetite by David Arnold. I read Mosquitoland, and I really, really liked it. Yeah, this is about a bunch of teens that go on a mission. Like, they go on a mission throughout town and whatever. And it's a pretty red cover with gold lettering. And I love, like, the cover art in the inside. Totally love it. It's so cute. But yeah, it's basically about a bunch of teens that go on a road trip. That's what his books are about. Yep, they just go on a bunch of crazy adventures. It begins with the death of Vic's father, and it ends with the murder of Mad's uncle. But in order to tell their story, Vic and Mad must focus on all the chapters in between, which is a bunch of adventures that they had all throughout states, across New Jersey. And I paid $6.39 for this, which is the most that I spent. This whole order is $6.39. Okay, and finally, we come to the purpose of this whole order. Actually, that's not true. The whole purpose was to spend my coupon before it expired. But this was the main book. And that is The Perfectionist by Sarah Shepard. Okay, so I saw that 2 of the actors from Pretty Little Liars signed on for the show The Perfectionist by Sarah Shepard. And I was just like, what? She wrote another series like Pretty Little Liars? And there's going to be Pretty Little Liars characters starring in that show? Now I have to read the book. And so, 5 perfect girls come up with the perfect murder. Be careful. What? Oh. And then it happened just like they planned. The thing is, they didn't do it. So who did? In Beacon Heights, Washington, 5 high school seniors know that you don't have to be good to be perfect. Musical genius Mackenzie is desperate to get into Juilliard, even if it means playing a duet with her best friend's boyfriend. Beautiful Ava... Oh no. Oh no. The last season of Pretty Little Liars, they introduced Ava. And I hated her as a character. And she's the main character in this book. Ava isn't above using her assets to get an A. Athletic Caitlin is 1 goal away from a soccer scholarship if she can call a timeout on her relationship drama. Popular Julie has it all, literally, thanks to her hoarder mom, and will do anything to keep her family secret. And former It Girl Parker is experimenting with her wild side. The 5 girls that think they have nothing in common until they discover they all hate the same person. Rich, entitled Nolan, who's done terrible things to each of them. They come up with the perfect murder, a hypothetical murder, of course. It's all wishful thinking, until they wake up one morning to find that their wish came true. Nolan was killed, and in the exact way they planned. The thing is, they didn't do it, so who did? Suddenly, the girls are the prime suspects in the murder, and they need to find the real killer before their perfect lives are ended for good. It's a really boring Dust jacket, actually. But yeah, I only paid $3.19 for this. So yeah, that concludes my haul. 12 more books that I'm gonna just have to keep in the box because we're moving this weekend, next weekend. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And remember to tell your friends to subscribe because there's that book giveaway coming up. And yes, thanks for watching.